Hello and welcome everybody. It's time to actually dive back into the Portal series. As I said last time, we are going to watch a bit of Portal content recently, and my brain was like, it's time to replay Portal. And not only Portal, but also Portal 2. And maybe even Portal 2 co-op if we're spicy. Who knows? Who knows? But yeah. Goddammit, it's been a while playing Portal. Already very nostalgic just looking at this, you know. I mean, this is the Half-Life 2 main menu, just with Portal this time. They kind of use that for everything. I mean, Portal is basically a mod for Half-Life 2. And simultaneously way better than basically everything that the game produced. But we will get to that maybe one day on this stream. Especially since this year's maybe Half-Life 3, so who knows? Hello, Claire. Hope you're ready. Because it is time for Portal. Thinking with portals. And Toxic Yuri. Also,
Hello, and again, welcome to the Aperture Science Computer-Aided Enrichment Center. We hope your brief detention in the relaxation vault has been a pleasant one. Your specimen has been processed, and we are now ready to begin the test proper. Before we start, however, keep in mind that although fun and learning are the primary goals of all Enrichment Center activities, serious injuries may occur. For your own safety and the safety of others, please refrain from Stand back. The portal will open in 3, 2, 1.
yeah, the physics engine was like... Oh, this is why you know Portal isn't in ImSim. You can't flush shit down the toilet.
Your business is appreciated.
Did it always say that? Also, yeah. This sound right here was the punchline of so many comedy skits on old YouTube. Still is. Keyword videos are eternal. Look, this is us. Still impressive.
Excellent. Please proceed into the chamber lock after completing each test. First, however, note the incandescent particle field across the exit. This Aperture Science Material Emancipation Grid will vaporize any unauthorized equipment that passes through it. For instance, the Aperture Science Weighted Storage Cube.
Yeah. Ooh, test 1.
Please place the weighted storage cube on the 1500 megawatt Aperture Science Heavy Duty Super Colliding Super Button.
I love that they have a name for that thing, you know? And I went through the wrong portal instantly, so... Go me! I am not thinking with portals.
Perfect. Please move quickly to the chamber lock, as the effects of prolonged exposure to the button are not part of this test.
Can we talk about how the buttons have, apparently have a prolonged exposure effect? Or not? Who knows? This is Aperture Science. Not fucking Black Mesa.
You're doing very well. Please be advised that a noticeable taste of blood is not part of any test protocol, but is an unintended side effect of the Aperture Science Material Emancipation Grip, which may, in semi-rare cases, emancipate dental fillings, crowns, tooth enamel, and teeth.
Yeah, it just does that. Whee!
Very good. You are now in possession of the Aperture Science handheld portal device. With it, you can create your own portals. These intradimensional gates have proven to be completely safe. The device, however, has not. Do not touch the operational end of the device. Do not look directly at the operational end of the device. Do not submerge the device in liquid, even partially. Most importantly, under no circumstances should you...
Yeah, we will get to that. No spoilers yet. No spoilers, Claire. We will get to the basement, which wasn't the basement. Also, notice one thing. It's interesting that they say the portals are safe, the device is not. I mean...
Please proceed to the chamber lock. Mind the gap.
Also, yeah, the London... I mean, we all know Portal by this point, you know. Whee!
To ensure the safe performance of all authorized activities, do not destroy vital testing apparatus.
Shut the fuck up.
Well done. Remember, the Aperture Science Bring Your Daughter to Work Day is the perfect time to have her tested.
Notice what they say. There are some interesting things here. Physics! First of all, bring your daughter to work day. We will get to that next week. Also, the whole the device is not safe. Maybe don't put it in liquid. Well, that is a fucking lie. Okay, you know what? Fuck it. I mean, this was more of a joke with the whole no spoilers because like we all played Portal, you know. We all have played Portal. I think it's just a wonderful trip down memory lane.
Welcome to Test Chamber 4. You're doing quite well.
Oh. Oh, interesting. Oh no. Well then?
Once again, excellent work. As part of a required test protocol, we will not monitor the next test chamber. You will be entirely on your own. Good luck.
Yeah. It's still weird if you think about the fact that, you know, Portal 2 was 2011. Oh, I don't have that because I don't have a Steam Deck, so, you know. Now I'm thinking with portals.
As part of a required test protocol, our previous statement suggesting that we would not monitor this chamber was an outright fabrication. Good job. As part of a required test protocol, we will stop enhancing the truth in 3, 2...
Stop enhancing the truth. I mean, we can see.
For your own safety, do not destroy vital testing apparatus.
But always remember, hopping is faster. Speedrun tactics. Maybe I should play it, who knows? If we're doing... It's interesting if you could consider that until Alex, Portal was just the aesthetic of Valve. Like, they completely... And even then they ditched ditched it completely, basically.
While safety is one of many enrichment center goals, the app is unbelievable. You
Subject name here.
must be the pride of.
Subject hometown here.
Also the writing, like, it's like, that's one of those things with Portal, you know? I think it also just took the internet by storm because it was really well written. It just had a good humor, you know? Oh, hello, Tom! It is big brain time indeed. And Toxic Yuri.
Warning devices are required on all mobile equipment. However, alarms and flashing hazard lights have been found to agitate. Good. Now use the Aperture Science unstationary scaffold to reach the chamber lock.
I absolutely adore that they have names like the Aperture Science Unstable Scaffolding Lock. It's like, So yeah, those were directly from Half-Life 2, and then they made a better version in Portal 2. But we will get to Portal 2. You know what? I just realized the audio is weirdly loud still. I mean, honestly, Portal 2 is just... here's the thing, I really like Portal 1. It's kind of perfect. I just also wish they would have, you know, they would have remade it with the assets of Portal 2, you know? I mean, they kind of remade parts in Portal 2, but differently, and it's perfect. I like that, but like...
Please note that we have added a consequence for failure. Any contact with the chamber floor will result in an unsatisfactory mark on your official testing record, followed by death. Good luck.
Haha, big brain. It's not like I played this game too many times, and I probably still know most of the things from memory.
Please note that any appearance of danger is
I
merely
played
a
it
device to
some of
enhance your
it.
testing experience.
I don't even know why, I just really liked playing that game. I know everyone was like, oh, it's done really fast and just, you know, not that hard, and then... I don't even know how it was called again, but there was a mod.
The Enrichment Center regrets to inform you that this next test is impossible. Make no attempt to solve it.
Aww. I mean, yes, it's just a bit weird. Also, I realized they add those...
Fantastic.
Were they always there? I tried to put, you know, pull it down, but... Oh, 7.1 makes it loud. Fair point. But yeah, I mean, I kind of wish they would have remade it, you know, with the Portal 2 assets, because those are just... I know people are like, hey, you know, Valve upgraded the, you know, the Source engine quite well, and like, true, you know, there's a bit of impressive
Hello
stuff.
again. To reiterate, previously, hold momentum.
Like, the thing is that, like, you know, Counter-Strike 2 looks good. It's a good looking game. It has different problems. And from what I saw, Alex is like, it's better looking Half-Life 2. Portal still is the most beautiful game they ever did. It just aged so well. Holy shit.
Spectacular. You appear to understand how a portal affects forward momentum, or to be more precise, how it does not.
Oh. Whee!
Momentum. a function of mass and velocity, is conserved between portals. In layman's terms, speedy thing goes in, speedy thing comes out.
Thank you, GLaDOS. This is really the best best description of everything. Whee. I love that it still turns itself. But yeah, if you're wondering, we're going through the whole Portal series every Sunday now. Because I don't want to stream Half-Life 2 just yet. I need to...
The Enrichment Center promises to always provide a safe testing environment. In dangerous testing environments, the Enrichment Center promises to always provide useful advice. For instance, the floor here will kill you. Try to avoid it.
That is very helpful, actually. That was planned. I don't know if I will do that. Like, I played through certain Portal mods back in the day. I don't know how one was called. Like, this was the big one before Portal 2 came out, and it was hard. Like, it
The
really wanted
device
to
has
really
been
know.
modified so that it can now manufacture two linked portals at once. As part of an optional test protocol, we are pleased to present an amusing fact. The device is now more valuable than the organ
Fuck.
and combined incomes of everyone in.
Subject unknown. Here.
The device has been modified so that it can now manufacture two linked portals at once. As part of an optional test protocol,
That, come on, I
we
almost
present
had it.
an amusing fact.
I mean, that's the thing. I usually try to only
The
do
device
that.
has been modified so that it can now manufacture two linked portals at once. As part of an optional test protocol,
There we
are
go.
pleased to present an
It's not a
amusing
hard
fact.
jump, I just...
The device is now more valuable than the organs and combined incomes of everyone in.
Subject hometown. Here.
Like, that's the thing. Portal has some really good... Like, that was a really good mod. And, like, it was really hard, and I like that, but... I mostly want to, you know, go through the general ones, you know? And then hopefully finally doing Half-Life 2, so I have that off the record.
Get to Peter, fling yourself. Fling into space.
Whee! Whee! Donk. Whee! Donk.
We...
I mean, yes. Yes, very much. So yeah, I don't know if I will do them. Maybe one day. That's, you know, it's just more like getting through the series, having fun, talking a bit about the history, maybe. Like, it's kind of a... You know what I hate the most about the current situation? It might be resolved. Like, the problem is...
You are in control of both portals. This next test could take a very, very long time. If you become lightheaded from thirst, feel free to pass out. An intubation associate will be dispatched to revive you with peptic salve and adrenaline.
There we go. Is GLaDOS a communist? That's a good question. Is GLaDOS a comrade? Whee! Ah.
As part of a previously mentioned required test protocol, we can no longer lie to you. When the testing is over, you will be missed.
You know what always was kind of my head canon with the Portal series? So, you know... Okay. I need to ask a big question here. Because when I go off about... I'm actually kind of interested in how Half-Life 3 will turn out to a degree on a technical gameplay level. But also on a big degree
All
on...
subjects intending to handle high-energy gamma-leaking portal technology must be informed that they may be informed of applicable regulatory compliance issues. No further compliance information is required or will be provided, and you are an excellent test subject.
The thing I wanted to say is that the main thing that kind of irks me is the fact that so they kind of did the whole, they had two storylines going on. So does everyone know how Half-Life 2 episode 2 ended? Because we will get to that probably in like a few months or so. You know, I kind of expect on doing that on the side, maybe. But yeah. Just a quick question. Do people know that? Because then I can just read on the spoilers. That should be it. They really made this a lot better in the second game. Come on. Why are you? Bugger. Okay, so the thing is, Half-Life 1 is, from what I know, still in my how's it called?
Very, very good. A
I have to do
complimentary
the on
victory
YouTube.
lift has been activated in the main chamber.
So, the main point is, at the end of Half-Life 2 Episode 2, they realized the thing that, you know, this was kind of a story for Episode 1 and 2, the thing that the Combine, the antagonistic aliens in the second game, were chasing after what they found was the Borealis, a ship from Aperture Science. So now we have questions, you know? What the fuck was Aperture Science up to? Why were they up to that? Because, you know, I don't know, I haven't played Alex yet.
The Enrichment Center is committed to the well-being of all participants. Cake and brief counseling will be available at the conclusion of the test. Thank you for helping us help you help us all.
So the main thing is basically how do they, how are they connected together? Again, I haven't played Alex. If anyone wants me to play Alex, provide me with a VR headset and then we talk. That's that. That is the biggest problem with Alex right now. I don't have a VR headset. Oh, what's that again? Basically, yeah, they found a ship.
Certain objects may be vital to your success. Do not destroy testing apparatus.
I'm stupid. Anyway, not thinking fully with portals yet because I'm talking. So basically I found a ship from Aperture Science and then there's a discussion. You should destroy it, should you not destroy it? The whole shebang, you know? But, fuck. Not that, there. That's one thing, you know? And basically they just left us hanging with two storylines, like, you know, what is the G-Man's involvement in Aperture Science? How the hell did, you know, why did they build GLaDOS for that? The whole portal technology they, you know, research. Shit like that. Quite interesting, actually. And will we get an answer to that? Maybe, or maybe not. Which is one reason why I kind of want to, you know... stream through Half-Life 2 at some point, because it's an interesting game. But like, yeah. You know I have my problems with that game. You come in? Nope. So let's do this. Whoops. Didn't jump. So yeah. That's just my big problem. I don't actually know how this will continue. You know? There we go. I just kinda want to know how will Half-Life 2 and for that matter Portal end? What is the
Did you know you can donate one or all of your vital organs to the Aperture Science Self-Esteem Fund for Girls? It's true.
Oh, it's already open. I didn't realize that. Rowan, Evan, I mean, I would at least like to have some more conclusion and stuff, but like, I mean, this is probably my biggest gripe that Valve got. Okay, here's the thing: the biggest gripe I have with Valve, the two biggest gripes in ascending order are, first of all, they don't really, you know, do anything about hate speech on their platform. So, you know, game, fuck you. And second of all, you fuckers profit from gambling.
Due to mandatory scheduled maintenance, the appropriate chamber for this testing sequence is currently unavailable. It has been replaced with a live fire course designed for military androids. The Enrichment Center apologizes for the inconvenience and wishes you the best of luck.
Like, yeah, Steam discussions are a hellish cesspit, but also, again, let's not forget, Valve profits from gambling. And they know that there's gambling, and they haven't done anything really about it, and they much more prefer that you stop talking about it, which people for some reason did, and really just put the blame on everyone else. But yeah, but below that, yeah, you fuckers never did episode 3, and let episode 4 made by Arcane, yes, Arcane, just die, and episode 5 made by Warren Spector, just die, cool, very normal.
Searching. Uh-oh. Critical error.
These things are the cutest. But yeah.
Put me down. I don't hate you.
Aw, doesn't hate me. But yeah,
Activated. Target. Hey. Searching. Please put me down. No hard feelings.
oh. Yeah, so that's the first thing. I kinda hate the fact that they just didn't do shit. Like, okay. Why? And then the answer in the Half-Life 2 documentary is, yeah, we just didn't have an idea for Half-Life 3, for episode 3. We just had an ice gun. I just sit there still like, hey, fuck us. You only started to make, you know, a solid enemy roster. Your weapons were still barely on the same level as Half-Life, you know, were not even remotely on the same level as Half-Life 1. You only got the gameplay loop right, roughly. Also, look at them using their Aperture Science computers to cook food because they got too hot. Like, don't get at me with we don't have any ideas. I feel like episode 3 actually died to toxic positivism because people were telling them it's the best game ever because, you know, it was such an impressive tech demo, and only later people actually started, and when people say it's actually gameplay-wise worse than Half-Life 1, they got shut down because how can you criticize Half-Life 2? Only, you know, later years everyone agreed, yeah, Half-Life 2 wasn't really that good, was it actually, on the gameplay level? And so, like, yeah, they didn't improve because they got told you did everything perfect already, which wasn't true. Like, duh. I don't know any game besides Half-Life 2 where basically every single major dev across the globe looked at it and went, this is good, but I can do easily better, and then they did. Also, the spawn of the meme. The cake is a lie. Did you know the cake is a lie? Did you know the cake? Did you fucking know the cake is a lie? Anyway, this joke was overdone. So it was neat at the time. But like, yes, it's the original text, but also like, you know what I find the worst part about this? The cake is a lie is just a neat little thing. You put it on the wall. Then people with no humor literally started talking about how, haha, the cake is a lie. It's not a joke. It's not a fucking joke. It's not a joke.
Target locked.
Anyway.
Searching. Target lost. Goodbye. Hello. Are you still there? Please put me down.
But yeah, it's a good jam.
Still there? I don't blame you.
Yeah, so cute. Honestly, the turrets are so cute. I love them.
There you are. Gotcha.
No, you don't.
Hey. No good feelings.
Well done, Android. The Enrichment Center once again reminds you that Android Hell is a real place where you will be sent at the first sign of defiance.
Android hell is real. So this means these turrets are sentient, which is just a horrifying implication, which is still like, why did you do that, Aperture Science? Which again, I feel like... Okay, the thing I feel is that Aperture Science was probably also contacted by the He-Man and told they should separately...
The vital apparatus vent will deliver a weighted companion cube in 3, 2, 1.
It's the companion cube!
This weighted companion cube will accompany you through the test chamber. Please take care of it.
That they got, told to... actually also,
The
look
symptoms
into
most
portal
commonly
technology,
produced by
like
enrichment
Mesa
center
did.
testing are superstition, perceiving inanimate objects as alive, and hallucinations. The Enrichment Center reminds you that the weighted companion cube will never threaten to stab you and, in fact, cannot speak.
They got the task when they were, looking for basically money. Let's just be real here. Because didn't go so well for them all the time. And this also kind of made them go insane to a little bit. Oh, right. I forgot. Because, like, let me just say it out loud. There's a 99% chance that there are actually people inside of these cubes. Just a normal day in the life of Aperture Science. Oh, hi. She's watching you. Yeah, because why are the companion cubes covered over the faces? It's kind of funny if you think about it that they did the same shtick in terms of storytelling and stuff for 3 games. Like graffiti on the wall they also used in Left 4 Dead. No, we probably won't play Left 4 Dead. Main reason is actually pretty simple. I think Left 4 Dead is kind of mid. I mean, okay. Stop. Left 4 Dead is fine. I don't hate Left 4 Dead 1 or 2 for the matter. It's just... the basic... Like, Valve did a lot of very basic games back in the day. Like, Half-Life 2 is basic as fuck. And then... you have stuff like, and Left 4 Dead is like the most basic version of that.
The Enrichment Center reminds you that the weighted companion cube cannot speak. In the event that the weighted companion cube does speak, the Enrichment Center urges you to disregard its advice.
also very ominous that you say it can't speak, but like, in case it does speak, no. There we go. But yeah, they probably went insane through, you know, because they tested so much, they did all the, you know, they tried to actually make everything work, so on and so forth. And I have a feeling that Cell right here, you know, because how it was written, how they interact. I think Cell was GLaDOS's girlfriend. And, you know...
You did it. The weighted companion cube certainly brought you good luck. However, it cannot accompany you for the rest of the test and, unfortunately, must be euthanized. Please escort your companion cube to the Aperture Science Emergency Intelligence Incinerator.
Goodbye.
You euthanized your faithful companion cube more quickly than any test subject on record. Congratulations.
But like, here's the thing. We know from the later titles that, you know, she has to keep testing, and apparently a lot of people are dead. So what probably happened is like, why are you the last person in this, you know, facility?
The experiment is nearing its conclusion. The Enrichment Center is required to remind you that you will be baked, and then there will be cake.
You will be baked and then there will be cake, yes. How not ominous, GLaDOS, how very not ominous. But yeah, like, why would someone be the last one in there? Like, if you got, you know, basically put in a robot and told you need to do this shit now because someone has to do it, you probably want, you know, you'd probably be like, okay, you know what? At least I'm gonna keep my girlfriend. So... you should probably just put her in there, be like, yeah, you know, you wait for me. You can wait in there. No problem. And then it turns out that, you know, whoops, you're just eating through all the test subjects, and then at the very end, you just need to do, you know, you just have one last subject left, and you just have to keep testing, and you have to keep testing, and you have to keep testing. And so, you know, you love her, but you also resent her. Whoa. I didn't see those.
Would you come over here? Is this Chamber 19 already?
Oh, wow. I played this game a lot of times. Anyway. So that wasn't it. Okay, let's do the big thing. Nope, that wasn't it. I'm not thinking with portals enough. How the fuck am I forgot to do this? Oh, right. There we go. Finally timing. So how has everyone's week been? How is it going? I need to wait for this platform anyway, so... Hope it was nice. We have some enjoyable things going on. Yes, carry me over the platform. It's alright. I mean, that's something. Whee! There we go. Also a neat thing that you can't jump up there, but you can, you know, drop down, so that's a good level design for a 3D puzzler. So why did the best game out of this, you know, that they did during that generation, that time, was just a fucking puzzle game. Oh well. So where do I need to get that fucking thing now? Oh, right. I am so utterly stupid, actually. What do I need to do? Oh, yeah, right. I forgot. The panel I came through is the one that's getting pushed out again, so... think with portals, but also just think in general, I'd say. Hello. How are you doing? I am stupid. What? She knows. Help. No, I will never think. That's actually a good, it's just good, that's a good thing, you know? Don't think. Thinking bad. I always love this section.
Well done.
Don't.
Be advised that the next test requires exposure to uninsulated electrical parts that may be dangerous under certain conditions. For more information, please attend an Enrichment Center Electrical Safety Seminar.
Honestly, this part right here. I mean, I know there are some things where you say, if the game doesn't click with you, then it will never, or a story doesn't click with you by this arc or so. This is the thing where, like, if you're not sold on Portal with this, you will never be sold on Portal. And again, that one mod they had before Portal 2 came out, which was kind of like the only real way to play more good Portal, they did so much with the momentum carrying over. It was lovely. It was hard as fuck, but it was lovely, like hard as fuck. But still, carry on. And we are at...
Welcome
there
to
we
the
are.
final test. When you are done, you will drop the device in the Equipment Recovery Annex. Enrichment Center regulations require both hands to be empty before any cake... Welcome to the final test. When you are done, you will drop the device in the Equipment Recovery Annex. Enrichment Center regulations require both hands to be empty before any cake...
I feel very stupid not doing that. There we go. Now you're thinking with portals. I think. There we go. Cake! There is cake around the corner.
Congratulations. The test is now over. All Aperture technologies
Oh,
remain
no.
safely operational up to 4,000
There's no
degrees
cake.
Kelvin. Rest assured that there is absolutely no chance of a dangerous equipment malfunction prior to your victory incandescence. Thank you for participating in this Aperture Science computer-aided enrichment activity. Goodbye.
I mean, they said you will be baked and then there will be cake. Anyway,
What are you doing? Stop it. We are pleased that you made it through the final challenge where we pretended we were going to murder you. We are very, very happy for your success. We are throwing a party in honor of your tremendous success. Place the device on the ground, then lie on your stomach with your arms at your sides. A party associate will arrive shortly to collect you for your party. Make no further attempt to leave the testing area. Assume the party escort submission position or you will miss the party.
I love how they still try to manipulate, but like, I think only now people were like, Is this the corporate criticism in my video game? And then you just tried pushing, you know, basically making everyone up to, it's just a joke probably. But like, oh yeah, can I just say this? What a twist.
Where are you? I know you're there. I can feel you here. Hello?
You know, almost. Almost. As if the cake was a lie. Anyway. Honestly, I really like this segment because it's just like, oh yeah, you're going off the beaten path. Oh yeah, this is why I think Dollar and Cents competing with Black Mesa for, yeah. 2.59% of all DoD contracts. I love how greedy they just are. Just like, how fucking greedy they are. Like, the thing is, what I really want to stress is the fact that, what? No, not that. And on the second slide, which might have been in part not bound by Government Performance and Results Act. So basically, Black Mesa got a lot of money and is not bound by Government Performance and Results Act. So like, the idea of you need to perform results, and they wanted that too. I mean, they were greedy and incompetent. Like, the whole point of Aperture Science is like, they kind of were idiots that, you know, but were also, you know, frantically scrambling to just actually do anything. Also, look at this! Remember this test chamber? We've been here. Like, we know that it, you know, it's not good for... Like, Aperture Science has it hard. But, like, this is why I feel there is the whole story with the, you know, that they probably got reeled in by the G-Man because he was like, no one expects Aperture Science to actually develop shit. You know? They were almost forgotten.
What are you doing? You haven't escaped, you know. You're not even going the right way. Hello? Is anyone there?
It is kind of perfect, yeah.
Okay, the test is over now. You win. Go back to the recovery annex for your cake. It was a fun test, and we're all impressed at how much you won. The test is over. Come back.
I love how they allow you to go back and break earlier levels.
Uh-oh. Somebody cut the cake. I told them to wait for you, but they cut it anyway. There is still some left, though, if you hurry back.
I love how this is really just like now a lot of how do we get out of this? And a lot of ideas like, oh hey, everything is you know, pushing upwards and shit. Oh yeah. That it basically gets refined in the second game, which is why I always feel they should have made a remake of the first, you know, with the second game's assets. Whoop. Look at this. Thinking with portals. Also, this paint, this kind of paint style, they will just reuse in Left 4 Dead. But yeah, I think the biggest problem I have with Left 4 Dead is just, it's very basic. And like, yeah, Left 4 Dead, you know, Left 4 Dead 2 kind of does the whole, you know, does a better version of that. We've been past that, you know. Like, it's basic. It's not bad, but it's basic. Like, now especially.
Going the right way. Where do you think you're going? Because I don't think you're going where you think you're going.
Absolutely love how GLaDOS just basically tries to be like, hey, come back, please. It's like, your girl is on the loose, GLaDOS. Don't try to, you know, control her now. Yeah, like, you know, playing stuff like for, you know, Back 4 Blood and such, those were just kind of better, you know. Not that they like, oh hey, it's like totally bad or so. It's just basic, you know. It's just very, very basic, and I glitched. Perfect. Magnificent.
Going the right way. Where do you think you're going? Because I don't think you're going where you think you're going. Hello?
Ah. It was way easier than I thought. Yeah, you see how the Source engine had some glitches.
Remember when the platform was sliding into the fire pit and I said goodbye and you were like, no word. And then I was off. We pretended we were going to murder you. That was great. Is anyone there?
It's you know, that's the thing where I'm saying, GLaDOS, this is definitely kind of her girlfriend. She's just like, hello, please talk to me. Why are you still here? I want to talk. I want to just, you know, do stuff. Come back. Like, you like her. You wouldn't do all of this otherwise. Wouldn't you, GLaDOS? Like, again, that's my headcanon. Consider how everyone else in this godforsaken facility probably got turned into companion cubes and other shenanigans. There we go. That wasn't so hard, was it? Just need to think with portals.
Shouldn't be here. This isn't safe for you. It's not too late for you to turn back. I'm not angry. Just go back to the testing area. Turn back. I'm not angry. Just go back to the testing area.
How hydraulic pressed. There we go. I hope it is not too loud. Actually.
You should have turned left before. It's funny, actually, when you think about it. Someday we'll remember this and laugh, and laugh, and laugh. Oh boy. Well, you may as well come on back.
Honestly, this is the best part that GLaDOS is just like, come back, please don't. And like, yeah, I said this before, but it's adorable. And there we are. Whoops. Oh well.
Activated. Are you still there? Uh-oh. Malfunction. No hard feelings.
But up there is a trap, but it's kind
I
of like
don't blame you.
GLaDOS, kind of the worst trap
Put me down.
imaginable.
Shutting down.
Okay, honestly, one of the funniest parts for that is, this is a Doom trap. Ever thought about that? You go into a room, and also who put that one there? Like you go into a room.
You're not a good person. You know that, right? Good people
Lying.
don't end up here.
Target lost.
Can you hear me?
Searching. Searching.
Like you go into a room, walls open, things shoot at you. It's a Doom trap. It's actually kind of interesting how you need to just memorize the fact that you have like a lot of forward momentum when jumping. But you know, not when walking.
Please put me down. Are you still there? Hey, I don't blame you.
Okay. Okay, right, the next wee part. Whee! Very easy, actually. I think the only other game...
This is your fault. It didn't have to be like this. I'm not kidding now. Turn back or I will kill you.
I think the only
I'm
other
going
puzzle
to kill
game...
you. And all the cake is gone. You don't even care, do you? This is your last chance.
What I want to say is, they do, how's it called? The only other puzzle game I know more about is probably Day of the Tentacle. Because goddammit did I play that one a lot. Also, it's kind of interesting how they just introduced this mechanic, like, right at the end. So like, oh yeah, we need to prepare people for the boss fight. So there you go. Oh look, it can destroy glass and shit, and it fires a rocket. You get out of the way very easily though. Actually, let me place a portal there. Just in case. Hello. There we go. How do we solve this? This is so weird and so unpredictable. Hi. Like this. Wait, no. Oh yeah, right, they force you to... Wait. Yeah, well, sometimes you can if they if they keep upright. Anyway, that's the wrong one. Well, let's do it differently. Actually, why am I putting it here? I'm so stupid. Ah, well. Nia has problems thinking. There you go. I should have done it. Ah, right, it's the... That's the thing. You notice how some of these puzzles get a bit more interesting because, you know, it's not a sterile testing environment anymore. But then some of them need to be from one side. Great. There we go. It's the nature of you know, I mean, again, this was a small mod, and this was definitely the one part where they're like, oh, we need to do something that's a bit more interesting and cinematic, and like, let's just script it very easy, you know, hot task, which is, you know, usually the case with a lot of people do, and I don't blame them for making things. You know, I kind of like this area though, because it really feels like, you know, an actual, course for... Anyway. Imagine you just wake up and then someone grabs you and heat. Anyway. There we go. The physics was a bit... Oh no! Yeah, poor turrets. I love them. They're so cute and like, aww. And you just ruin it. Anyway. There we go. Whee. And there we are. I kinda love how Aperture Science just becomes bigger and bigger and bigger and you're like, what the fuck? And then just goes back to regular office buildings. Yeah. Oh, what an ominous change. Oh wow, 1.5 hours. I played this faster once. But, well, we're not speedrunning the game here. We're like kinda trying to soak it in, you know? I just wonder what's in this big-ass chamber in the middle of some nothing.
Well, you found me. Congratulations. Was it worth it? Because despite your violent behavior, the only thing you've managed to break so far is my heart. Maybe you could settle for that, and we'll just call it a day. I guess we both know that isn't going to happen. You chose this path. Now I have a surprise for you. Deploying surprise in 5, 4... Time out for a second. That wasn't supposed to happen. Do you see that thing that fell out of me? What is that? It's not the surprise. I've never seen it before. Never mind. It's a mystery I'll solve later. By myself. Because you'll be dead. Where are you taking that thing? I wouldn't bother with that thing. My guess is that touching it will just make your life even worse, somehow. I don't want to tell you your business, but if it were me, I'd leave that thing alone. You're kidding me. Did you just stuff that Aperture Science thing, we don't know what it does, into an Aperture Science Emergency Intelligence Incinerator? That has got to be the dumbest thing that... Whoa. Good news. I figured out what that thing you just incinerated did. It was a morality core they installed after I flooded the enrichment center with a deadly neurotoxin to make me stop flooding the enrichment center with a deadly neurotoxin. So get comfortable while I warm up the neurotoxin emitters. Huh. That core may have had some ancillary responsibilities. I can't shut off the turret defenses. Oh well. If you want my advice, you should just lie down in front of a rocket. Trust me. It'll be a lot less painful than a neurotoxin. Alright. Keep doing whatever it is you think you're doing. Killing you and giving you good advice aren't mutually to go. That thing you burned up isn't important to me.
Where did it go?
It's the fluid catalyst cracking them. It made shoes for orphans. Nice job breaking it, hero.
Oh, what's that? What's that? What is that? Oh, that thing has numbers
This isn't
on it.
brave.
Hey, look at
It's
that.
murder.
Look at everything.
What did I ever do to
What's wrong
you?
with your legs?
The difference between us is that I can feel pain.
The ADHD core,
You
everyone.
don't even care, do you?
What's that noise? Is that a gun? Where are we going? Who are you?
Sorry,
You saw something
ADHD core.
burning.
Did you? You think you're doing some damage?
2 + 2 is...
In base 4, I'm fine. I let you survive this. Well, you've managed to destroy that part of me. Unfortunately, as much as I'd love to now, I can't get the neurotoxin into your head any faster. I'd just like to point out that you were given every opportunity to succeed. There was even going to be a party for you. A big party that all your friends were invited to. I invited your best friend and companion, Keith. Of course, he couldn't come because you murdered him. All your other friends couldn't come either because you didn't have any other friends, because of how unlikable you are. It says so right here in your personnel file. unlikable, liked by no one. A bitter, unlikable loner whose passing shall not be mourned, shall not be mourned. That's exactly what it says. Very formal.
I love how she just insults you so well.
Neurotoxin. So deadly.
Hey! Can I say buggy?
Kidding.
Yeah.
The dead
It's
dude
boss
was a
time, yeah.
massive sarcasm quote.
Oh,
I could
no.
take a bath in this stuff, put it on cereal, rub it right on my arms. Honestly, it's
quick
not
thing.
deadly at all.
Oh yeah, that's the angle
We're
core.
going to find it's deadly.
This is why she's, by the way, a lesbian. She has an ADHD core, she has a cooking core, and she has a growling and snarling core. This is like all the 3 core aspects of a good lesbian. Oh my god!
What's
That was his
point
pain.
anyway? Survive them. Well then, the last thing you want to do is hurt me. I have your brain scanned and permanently backed up in case something terrible happens to you. Which it's just about to. Don't believe me? Here, I'll put you on. That's you.
Yes.
That's how dumb you sound. You've been wrong.
That was it.
You're not a scientist.
You're not a doctor.
You're not even a full-time employee.
Where did your life go so wrong?
I love that she just insults you.
Things have changed. There's not any together. I can't remember when it was.
Yeah, GLaDOS definitely knew about the Combine, if we're gonna say that, but... Whee! And this is apparently
mighty black mesa. That was a joke, haha, that chance. Anyway, this cake is great. It's so delicious and moist. Look at me still talking when there's science to do. When I look out there, it makes me glad I love you. I've experiments to run. There is research to be done on the people who are still alive. And believe me, I am still alive. I'm doing science and I'm still alive. I feel fantastic and I'm still alive. While you're dying, I'll be still alive. And when you're dead, I will be still alive. Still alive. Still alive.
Yeah, it is kind of a perfect song. Yeah, also hello there, Suva. It is really a beautiful song. Like, every time I hear it, it either makes me cry or at least shed a tear because it's so emotional, you know? And that was Portal 1. As I said already on Blue Sky, I have my gripes with Half-Life 2. I think the assertion that it's a good tech demo, mediocre game, is not wrong. Portal is perfect. Like, interestingly, in this playthrough, you know, we saw that there's like one scripted sequence that's a bit like, why isn't it working from the other side? If that's the only problem I can find in your, you know, 1.5 hour game, that is really well written, has wonderful vibes, perfect ending, extremely well paced. Yeah, no, like, this is like the one game where I'm like, it's just kind of perfect in that sense. And you know what the wildest part about this is? They made a sequel. And it was even more perfect, actually. And you know what? We're gonna play that sequel next Sunday. Because, like, 1.5 hour to just getting into Portal 2 is like, we will take the full time, okay? We will take the whole Sunday streaming time and we will go through Portal 2 nice and easy. We have all the fun, you know, we can listen to all the fun dialogue, all the fun music. Maybe even play the co-op afterwards. I genuinely would love to actually show off one very, very interesting part of the co-op that I don't even know if it's working still. Because I don't know if you knew this. But Portal was, I think, I think the first game was Shadowrun on the Xbox 360. Portal 2 was probably, I think, the second game ever to have crossplay. Let that sink in for a second. It was only, by the way, between Steam and the PlayStation 3, but it had crossplay. And I used it. This was generally something that I was, you know, talking to with a friend back in the day. We were like, should we try that? And we did. And it was like, holy shit. It was a bit clunky. We were like, oh, what should we do here? But it worked out. So yeah. Also, fun fact, my Portal 2 copy on PC was bundled with my PlayStation 3 copy. Because back then, if you bought Portal 2 on the PS3, you know, a physical disc version, which I still have, you got a code for Steam. That I didn't turn in until like a decade later, and it still worked. I think I made a screenshot of it, like, I think, yeah, last year or so, I was like, maybe I try this code from 2011, and yeah, 12 years later, it still worked. It's kind of impressive, yeah, so, yeah. It's just a lovely game. So yeah, I don't know if if we ever get to the core part, if we would try that, because here's the thing: I would stream from PC, and I would have to ask Agonia, do you want me to put on the PS3, put in Portal 2, and you then play Portal 2 over my account with my account on the It had crossplay. But I think you also own Portal 2, so you will probably also just play it on PC.
know.
Oh no, you don't actually own it. What?
Probably not.
How do you not own Portal 2? Wow.
Question? At least according to Steam, I don't own it.
Maybe there's gonna be a sale in the meantime, and then it's like for $2, and then we can do co-op again. Who knows? But yeah, that was Portal 1. Yeah, sorry, I can't say more. It's like kind of a perfect game. Can you really complain about anything? I mean, I have questions, maybe like, why is the cake a Schwarzwälder Kirschtorte? It's a torte, not a cake. There's a difference. God damn it. All the English people folding cake and torten into one category. Oh god, Buggy Knix, thank you for the follow. So what now? Still have some time. Let's put in something small and, not that important, I would say. English people don't even know different breads. Yeah. Like, sorry, how did the English culture spread so far across the globe when they, they didn't have, they just had one type of beer that was kind of mid, they just had one type of bread that was kind of mid, they just have one kind of cake that is kind of mid. A pie is can for some reason be savory there, which, if you're not saying, but what about the fucking Zwiebelkuchen? Yes, but no. Anyway. I mean, yes, they were able to build good ships. Maybe we should have built more ships. Then people would know how to make bread instead of, drinking ale everywhere. Did you, by the way, know that Kim Jong-il, yeah, once went to Britain and liked the beer so much, like he bought the whole brewery with staff and just dismantled it and shipped it to North Korea, and they're producing beer there, and everyone's like, yeah, this tastes like British ale, and we're like, wow, you're a fucking dictator, your taste couldn't be better than fucking British ale? Then again, never. Wow, where's my. Hello? Don't hope in getting a German brewery. The Bavarian won't give you the Weissbier recipe. Won't. Irish ale is better. I mean, everything in Ireland is. Ireland is like England plus. It's actually enjoyable there. Irish ale is better, but yeah. How about. Where do we go now? Okay, you know what? Again, I'm not gonna start Portal 2 now. Not enough time to actually let everything sink in. How about we just play some small shooty bang bang and just talk about everything, okay? Sounds good? Sounds good, I think. But yeah, Portal is just such a great game. England Plus sounds like there is an America. We don't talk about America. Those are their own type of brain rot, actually. But yeah, everyone, stay solid. We're gonna be right back I'm just gonna put on some, I guess, Delta Force or so, and then we can talk. And you can make Hawk Ops jokes, but yeah. This was Portal. I fucking love this game. It's basically perfect, and you have to think with portals. And GLaDOS is kind of like... that's the thing. GLaDOS is kind of a parody of Shodan from System Shock. But still unique, because, her whole thing is less, looking down and more like making you just feel miserable. And then again, ADHD core, baking core, snarling angry core. It's just the lesbian cores. Like, GLaDOS tested her girlfriend at last, and then this is also why we could probably escape. Like, she's like, yes, I need you back, but also flee, my girl. Like, and we're like, oh, but was this intended or not? Listen, lesbians think murder is foreplay. GLaDOS just tried to kill us with a rocket. That's a declaration of love in lesbian. Okay? Okay. And next time we will have part 2. Even more toxic Yuri, now with the extra stupid twink fucking everything up. So be there on next Sunday for Portal 2. And just stay here, reload the page. We will be literally right back.